Janie. Welcome back to the Bookworms Buddy. I have my very first haul for November, and there's a lot of books, and I'm sorry for that. I'm going to try and make this really quick so that this video is not too long. But I went to several places. I went to the used bookstore, our little library, Sam's, and Goodwill, I think, are the places that these books came from. Only one of them is brand new. Sam's Club was the one place where I bought that book. But anyway, these first four, which is probably close to the only ones I know where they actually came from, between Goodwill and the bookstore, the used bookstore, I don't remember those. But anyway, without further ado, let's get started. We've got here Say Goodbye by Lisa Gardner. And I've been collecting her books because I hear she's really, really good. She writes mystery. I just need to start reading them. So there's that one. The Dying Game by Beverly Barton. I thought I had something else by her, but I'm not for sure. But it's a mystery, so I figured I'd pick that one up. The next one is Revenant by Carolyn Haynes. And I'm almost positive that somebody I watched on BookTube was talking about this book, but I don't know for sure. But anyway, it sounded good, so I picked it up. And the last one from there was Gathering Blue by Lewis Lowry. This is the companion to The Giver. So I figured that I need to read it because a lot of people are talking about how good The Giver is. So yeah, I found that one over there. And then I found The Giver over at our used bookstore. Or maybe it was Goodwill, like I said, I can't remember. And I figured I'd pick it up since I did have this one. So I'm going to try and get these read soon. The next one we've got here is Courting Trouble by Lisa Scatterline. I do like her writing. I read Look Again. It was for World Book Night, and that was the book that I chose to give out. And I liked it, so I picked this one up. The next one we've got here is Faithless by Karen Slaughter. And this is from another one of her series. And I want to read more of her series, because I enjoy the Will Trent series so much. So I picked that one up. Next one we got, I picked up with my youngest daughter in mind, who is not a reader, but I was hoping. And that is I Wait Laughing on a Fast Camel. This is by Louise Renningson. And this is wrote in diary form. And what I thought was really cool about this book is the book actually looks like a diary. So, like I said, I picked that up with my daughter in mind. We'll see. I am not holding my breath. But if she doesn't read it, then I certainly will. Then I found Thriller. This is a book of short stories, and it's edited by James Patterson. So there's a bunch of short stories by different writers. It's supposed to keep me up all night. So I thought the cover was interesting, and it drew my attention, so I picked it up. Next we've got here is Cursed by Carol Higgins Clark, and it is a Reagan Riley mystery. I believe Carol Higgins Clark is the daughter of Mary Higgins Clark. I think my husband looked at it or found that somewhere. So yeah, I picked that one up. The next one we've got here is The Fortune Hunter by Daisy Goodwin, and it is historical. And I loved the cover, and that is why I picked it up. So, we'll see. But it had a nice cover. Complete cover by. This book is a duplicate, which it seems like every time I buy books, I have to get at least one that's duplicated. And that is Predator by Patricia Cornwell. I have it on my shelf, the exact copy to this one. So I really need to start reading this Kay Scarpetta series so I can see if I'm going to enjoy them or not. So there's that one. I only spent $2 on that because that one did come from Goodwill. Next one we've got here is Haunting Rachel by Kay Hooper. And if you've been watching my channel, you know I've been collecting her books so I can start reading them. I just need to get my series all in order and what I have. So I found that one. Next one we got here, my friend Catherine has talked a lot about, and that is White Oleander by Janet Fitch. This one was at Goodwill. It's not in the best shape. pages are yellowed and that kind of stuff. But it says inside here, White Oleander by Janet Fitch, 5/23/2005, and they wrote excellent on this little note inside. So yeah, hopefully I can get to that one. Next we've got here is Invisible Prey by John Sanford. This is of the Prey series, and I did not have Invisible Prey. Susan and I both want to get to this series probably this next year, and hopefully we like it. So we'll see. Next we've got here is The 13th Reality by James Dashner. This is books 1 and 2. And in this is The Journal of Curious Letters and The Hunt for Dark Infinity. I did enjoy the Maze Runner series, so I saw this one and I decided I would pick it up. It was only $6.50 at the used bookstore. Yeah, because it's a half-price bookstore. There's that one. The next one we've got here is Ghost Train by Stephen Laws. This was on the sales rack at the used bookstore, and I got it for $3. It looked interesting. I loved the cover. So we'll see. It's just a little book. It's not real big, and the font's not bad either. So that should be a pretty quick read. The next one we've got here, I've heard a lot about on BookTube, and that is Black Ice by Becca Fitzpatrick. They had it at the used bookstore. I picked it up. The next one we've got here is The Scorpio Races by Maggie Stiefvater. And I love the cover of this one and picked it up. I haven't heard really much of anything about this one, so we will see. Next one we've got here is A Breath of Snow and Ashes by Diana Gabaldon. This is book number 6 to the Outlander series, and it is a huge one. They just keep getting bigger and bigger, and yeah, this one's going to take a long time to get through. But they don't generally have them up there at the used bookstore, and they finally had this one in the right cover, so I grabbed it. The next one we've got here is Like a Knife by Annie Solomon. And the back is just, I thought that was cool. Yeah, so I picked that one up. Another one that the cover caught my attention is Demon Knight by J. Michael Straczynski. I think it is Straczynski. And I just loved this cover. And then the book that I got from Sam's Club, and still got it for half price, and that is Career of Evil by Robert Galbraith, which we know is J.K. Rowling. I know I wasn't entirely wowed by the first 2 books, but I saw it there, and I'm like, you know what, I can't just leave it incomplete. It's good enough to read the next book. They had it for $15. I picked it up. Couldn't help myself. I need to know what happens with our characters. So, yeah, this one sounds a lot more interesting. So, yeah, I picked it up. And that is my book haul, guys. I know it is a lot of books, and this is going on 9 minutes now, so yeah. If you've read any of these books, or you know anything about these books, or you want to talk about them, let me know in the comments below, and we will talk about it. Thanks, guys, for staying tuned, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.